Well, after quite a bit of work, we finished up the dungeon. Though a lot of my stat growth right now is from trying to get rid of all the food items I picked up. Oh, you brought my dry slime? Thanks, I'll eat it now. Is this really edible? Sure it is. I'll tell you all about cooking dry slime. You should try some too. It's got a peculiar taste to it, but it's delicious when you boil it with a fresh crow leg. Slime is nutritious. It's just this thing you need to make a hero of a growing child. Really? He's talking about the same slime, right? You and I both have work to do. Maybe I'll stock some new magic. How about a sleep spell? It'll protect you. Prepare it by tomorrow, so come back then if you want it. Oh, thank you very much. So my job is to collect food? Yeah, I already know that. As you can see, this dungeon is now basically filled with rooms. Well, with our current stats, we ought to be able to just one-hit kill basically everything right now. Except the boss. There should also be quite a few keys available to us as well. Yeah, I'm doing this before work again. Got a little over half an hour left to go before I have to start getting ready. I would prefer to get ready. I can probably squeeze in about 45 minutes without being a problem right now. That was a waste. Oh well, probably be expected to somewhat. You can never null damage in this game. You can drop it down to 1. Which means in really long, labyrinth-like dungeons I like to build, you usually still have to heal somewhat. Just because you're going to accumulate so many pot shots. 1 damage. 1 damage. Like, man. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, they can miss you. But most enemies don't miss you. Even when you got high speed, they'll still hit you, usually. It's sort of like magic spells in Dalron, or how you pronounce it, the indie game I did a part for yesterday. Not that anyone really watched that, but well, I can't even say I did that game yesterday because I only uploaded the first part of I don't know how many. Depends on if I actually complete the whole game or take advantage of the fact there's skip points in the game to make it faster. I don't know how any of this stuff's getting in hits before I do. I mean, I got like crazy speed right now in comparison to most things you'd think, considering I ate like 22 crow legs in a row. So my speed's been jacked up. Will it be a key or some slime? No, a ring. Cover rings are alright for selling, I guess. They're only like 120 gold pieces, though, if I remember correctly, at the top of my head. Not the best, but there are worse things to sell. Come on. I forgot how I think it's through these dungeon layers when I make them like this. It might take me about 45 minutes just to get to the boss. I know I shouldn't sound so pleased with myself if that really is the case, because that means it's going to take a long time to get through this game. Maybe so we get to the next floor, it's going to take probably an hour or more just to walk through it once I get done with it. I don't even know if the magic hold. I don't have enough time to get the magic hold to appear today. I might just show me going through the floor and fighting the boss next time, and that might take me 2 weeks, depending on how much time I can shore up to work on this, or want to work on it. Dungeon building can get tiring real fast, and you gotta run through it for like half an hour plus to build anything. Which happens a lot to me, considering how I work usually on this game. Usually I'll build in such a way as to try and force myself to have to go through it. Therefore, there's no way to avoid grinding a ever-living ton out of this game. Well, I guess on the bright side means I'm usually not strapped for cash, so I can afford to buy those treasure rooms and rooms in general usually, because those things are expensive real fast. I think we'll be getting some good rooms to start forcing some encounters for 3 fights on the next floor. We'll get a 3x3 room, and we'll get the cellar. The cellar can be used as a hallway sort of like room almost, considering it has 4 exits, so you can basically just place it wherever you want, however you want, and then use it to connect any rooms, basically. Even other cellars. It's a way to force constant fights for the sake of money. Probably gonna be a crowbat. Crowbats frequently appear out in the unused spaces in dungeons, actually. So much so it's sort of ridiculous, because look at how much the space has been used up in this map, and they'll still pop up on it. Not as often anymore, but they'll still be there. I guess it won't take as long as I feared to get through this starting dungeon. I don't know if I'll build the outside this time or not. There are objects out there in the outer corners too, but at the same time it'll take me longer to get to them. I'm not sure I particularly need them. And it didn't mean having to build up the outside. And while I can turn it into a place to farm for items, I'm not sure I want to spend the time to do it, especially if I'm doing a Let's Play on this game. I mean, I'm going to be able to farm for enough items on the next floor, period, and I've got the stats to probably be able to just go there and handle it. For the most part. Darn it. I would have preferred dry slime, to be honest. Dry slime, unlike what you think, actually raises your constitution and your HP when you eat it. Well, you also have to combine it with the crow leg, obviously, but it actually is highly nutritious if you want to raise your defense. But we're not going to be able to buy much. Yeah, you guys are going to open all those chests I got stored up. Probably another key. I do have a little dry slime stored up for when I was just running through this dungeon to clear it, but I don't think it'll last me long. And I ate all my fried crows, so it doesn't really matter. I'd have to collect more of it if I want to quickly get through it. I'm betting on another key. It doesn't necessarily have to be a key, I guess. The war cat here can drop dry fish flakes, if I remember correctly. Which then combine with spinach to make some MP raising item. But I seriously doubt you're gonna get fish flakes right now, considering how many chests I have. But I did get it. Oof. Jinxed myself, I guess. Come on, go away, tiredness. Yeah, I know, it's not gonna go away just because I asked it to. Clear out this room. Any more iron keys floating around? I'll be back for you. Minor treasure, somewhat better, not much better. Equipment, more equipment. Actual treasure, that's worth 500 Gs right there. Yeah, I know, I'm somewhat wasting time running back there, but considering I'm gonna have to travel back. Actually, I can use a spell for free, can't I? Now I just have to run all the way through it instead of all the way back through it. Oh, another silver coin. 1000 G on this trip at least. Plus whatever the other stuff's worth, so I'm probably about 2,000. Roughly. Maybe 2,500 or so. I got more chests I wanted to put out on this floor, but I'm not sure I want to put another 5 on this floor just to fill in the space over there. Right now, anyway. I got the room for it, though. I got the room's Ivy. I'll save him for now. Oh, here's the apple viper. Whoa, is that a snake with apples hanging from it? That must be the apple viper, right? Alright, buddy. Let's take it down. Do I have to fight all by myself? Oh, well, yeah. I'll be hiding over here if you need me. Good luck. Spraying poison apples. Oh no. Missed me. Ha! That tickled. So shooting feathers at me. Oh, I felt that one. That don't matter now. Ugh. Sorry about that. Now Viper's defeated. I got 284 G. I should build a ladder down to the next floor. Buddy, you did it. I saw the whole thing. Yeah, we won, somehow. You did really well, and all that hard work. I think something may have grown a bit in the process. Huh? Your ion bag, look at it! Carry has increased. Let's take something back with us to prove that we've beaten Apple Viper. Hey, how about that snake leaf? Leaf? Picked up a snake leaf. Wow, this is a leaf? From an Apple Viper? So I guess it was closer to a fruit than a reptile. Different floor, different depths underground, and that means different types of weapons and food. You should be able to grow strong about gathering things from these monsters. Let's get to work. Well, this floor is always a pain in my butt. What am I doing? I can just do this. Hey, it's you. I heard from the townsfolk. An Apple Viper went to your dungeon last night. Oh, yeah, that's true. It was in there? Yep. How was it? Does it look tough? It was a little scary. Don't do anything drastic, okay? You may have lured it in your dungeon. But you should wait for adults to do the rest. Actually, I already defeated it. Huh? Yeah, apple vipers aren't really like snakes. They're more like apple trees. Check this out. It's an apple viper leaf. Those aren't wings. Those are leaves. I couldn't believe it myself. Whoa, you're amazing. It's like you were born to be a dungeon digger. No, I don't think that's the case at all. I'd like to celebrate your victory with a gift from the town. Here you go. Take this. Got 2,000 Gilberts. I can't just stand here. Now that the apple vipers are gone, I have something to do. There's no need for a dungeon anymore, so I should probably go bury it. What do you think you're doing? Your dungeon is the best thing to ever happen to this town. I'm going to arrange for tourists to walk through your dungeon. And what about our town's famous pig boar stew? We'll make tons of cash. I mean, this tiny little town will become famous. I'm going to have to ask the council for a tourism license. If we snooze, we lose. What? A halter? Well, someone wants one, but I'm all out of stock. Do you think you can find one in your dungeon? All I need is one. What is a halter anyway? It's a chest armor designed for a girl. A girl's chest armor. Hey, are you blushing? I'll see you later then. Do you have any war cats in your dungeon? If you do, you should be able to get a hold of a war cat halter or something. Do you mind? Oh, yeah, sure. A war cat halter. I'll look for one. Oh yeah, just do this. Oh, boom. A field? Why would I need that? I'm not planning on growing any potatoes in my dungeon. Don't get the wrong idea, young master. There are certain monsters that are only drawn to field rooms. And keep in mind this field is 9 times as large as an ordinary room, so you'll get 9 monsters too. And the price is only 8 times as expensive. Huh? And listen up, since it's 9 times as big, that means it's 3 squares by 3 squares. So when you use it in your dungeon, make sure you dig a hole that's 3 by 3. So you dig 9 squares, 3 across, 3 down, then we can place a field. Okay. Gotta try it. Go on, try it. I guess what do you have in mind? Have more of these than I thought. It's a new day. It's you. I've been communicating with the castle. They're impressed with your work. Oh, thanks. They're saying this magic olive oil to help you with your work. Here you go. You can use it to polish your shovel. Now, about that tourism license. Is it really that important? Apparently they don't care about tourism. They won't give me a license. Can you believe it? Well, it is dangerous around here, and a dungeon is no place for tourists. True, there are still hobgoblins all over the place. Have they taken up residence in your dungeon yet? Hobgoblins? No, but there are small goblins. That's right, hobgoblins are bigger, aren't they? I wonder why they are not called biglins. Biglins? Anyhow, hobgoblins need a larger dungeon, I think. They like deep, dark, damp places. Why don't you dig a second floor that's bigger than the first? Okay, but why? The castle is busy hunting down hobgoblins at the moment. We can help them out. And a second floor to the dungeon and trap a bunch of hobgoblins. They'll be grateful, I'm sure. Then I'll ask them for a tourism license one more time. Yes, sir. Now go and make a new floor, I'll draw them in. Good luck. Okay. Hey, buddy. You got some olive oil, right? Hurry up and polish me with it. Make me shine. Why me? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Shows him he is increased by 5. You know about what a hobgoblin is? Of course, the hobgoblin monster, right? I have to lure hobgoblins in my dungeon. Do you have any room a hobgoblin like, For our hobgoblins love dark, musty cellars. Go grab one from the back room so we can try and sell it to them. Alright, if you want hobgoblins in your dungeon, then what you need is a cellar. Hobgoblins love those dark, musty rooms, and the best part is, the air makes them lightheaded and groggy, so you should have no trouble against them. Also, cellars have entrances in all 4 directions, so they can connect to other rooms. Well, entrances in 4 directions? Just gotta give this a try. Go on, try it. And we're basically broke. What the heck is this? A slime? It's come out of the dungeon. Better get rid of it. Wait a second, buddy. You don't have to kill it, you know? It's one of those other ones. All that, you know? Can't you speak a little more clearly? It's not bad, slime. This guy doesn't eat people, so you don't have to kill it. Really? Well, it's round and fluffy. Kinda cute, actually. Hey, you'd better get out of here before somebody tries to exterminate you, little guy. Go back home, wherever that is. Goo! Wait, buddy. Don't let him get away. You make up your mind already? Do you want me to fire or send it home? Neither, buddy. You should make friends with it. Huh? That's a mimic slime. When it meets a monster, it can mimic its arms, head, and so on. For instance, it can mimic a warcat's arms, which lets it use a dagger. It can even mimic a wizard's head and use magic. Wow, that's really amazing. It's not mimicking anything at the moment, so it must have just been born. You should be its daddy, buddy. Take care of it and raise it by showing it all sorts of monsters and teaching it things to mimic. Wow. I'm its dad. Hey, little slime, wanna come with me? You're wasting your time. You can't talk. I like that's quiet. Come on, little slime. I think I shall name you Gloop. Oh, I think he likes it. A true friend. Use the music command to set this as the... Alright, let's go. Hey, buddy, sometimes when you defeat a monster, you'll have the chance to use mimicry. You'll see skills, stats, special attacks, and stuff. Study the attributes carefully. Make sure whether or not you want to mimic that monster's abilities or not. It's got a point. Oh, I forgot to pick up the sleep spell. I gotta get the return spell before I can really start doing stuff. I'll also point out you can unlock a spooky room on the second floor, because I'm gonna quit out here so I can start getting ready for work soon, like I said. So no, we're not gonna see the magic hole open on the next floor. But yeah, when we get done with that, you'll get to see the finished dungeon, I guess. So you have to get to watch me run through it only once. and take a look at the bright side. So until next time, which may be 2 weeks from now, I'm not sure. Like I said, depends on how much free time I get to work on this game. See ya.